Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm Blue Badge Crypto, bringing you another Bitcoin and market update. But listen, if you're not already on the Twitter, get over there at Blue Badge Crypto. That's where you're going to get the most time-sensitive alerts on trends, trading, and analysis in the market. Let's dive into Bitcoin, guys. We're here on the 1-hour chart right now. And if you've been following the updates, if you were following the Twitter yesterday, you're ready for this. You knew what could be in store for us here. I was providing updates through all this price action here all day yesterday on Twitter for you. Like I said, that's where you're getting the time-sensitive alerts, guys. And we had a potential path coming out of this pattern here. We ended up falling down below. And I gave you all that target. I said, if we break down from this consolidation pattern here, then we're at minimum going to go test the midline of the channel. We got kind of held up there for a little bit and came straight below the yellow line here. And now we're back testing this level here as resistance. Y'all see that? So we've now fallen through this level as support and now trying to back test this level as resistance, failing to get back above here and try to claim that level of support, guys. But if we back out a little bit, it's kind of somewhat of a bittersweet thing to see where, we've been doing all these Twitter updates and YouTube updates. And, we've been saying, or I've been saying since, way back here, that we haven't come down and tested any of these levels as support, guys. And, a lot of people up here were saying, we're going straight to 50K, 60K, straight to the moon. I think I was one of the very few people that's saying we have to come down and test all these levels down here as support to get some type of foundation or base level as a support level down here. And now we're doing that. And we could even come down. I've been saying we could even come down to the midline and channel. We could come down to 36,000 here. That's certainly in the cards, guys. Right now we're essentially just doing the same pattern down that we did up, right? Where we just, melted to these levels, right? We just came down, went a little bit sideways, down again, big candle, went up, a little bit sideways, went up in big candles. We're essentially just doing the same thing down that we did up as of now, guys. So again, these levels are certainly in play here. But if we come back to this hourly chart here, something we did have forming is we had that bearish divergence here, okay, where we're making those lower highs here, but higher highs on the oscillator. And that was kind of the dominant divergence here. We had some very small, very minor hidden bullish divergence on like a 15, 30-minute chart here. But on this hourly chart, on the 2-hour chart, we had these clear higher highs here on the oscillator, but clear lower highs here in this price action. And that's what kind of made me lean to, downside falling out of this pattern, was just that dominant divergence here. Everything else was pretty tough to read in this price action, which way we're going to go, other than the fact that we did have this potential bear flag here, right, where we, had a flag down here or a pole down here, sideways action, and then, down again here. And I actually gave you that measurement. If this bear flag were to play out here, right, where we have, this pattern down here, right, this price action coming down, which is our flagpole, consolidation, then down again, that had a technical target to come down and test the lower line of this channel. Okay, so if that pattern were to completely play out, we'd be looking right here, approximately mid 36,000 or so, if that pattern were to play out. If we zoom back in here, what we do have forming now, though, guys, and it's becoming, pretty pronounced, is some bullish divergence here, right, where we have, lows in price here, and then a lower low in price, right? But now we're kind of creating like the same low here, slightly higher low here on the oscillator. Do y'all see that? Where price action has come down much further, but it's holding the same strength level, if not slightly higher strength level on the RSI. So I could maybe give enough little pop here to try and get back above this line. However, this line is proving as pretty strong resistance right now, guys, where we've come up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, now almost 6 candles just wicking back above here. So that's not what you want to see. So hopefully that could get some, a little bit of pop action to try and get back above that line. But like I said, we do have a technical target from that bear flag to come down to the bottom line of the channel there, guys. And a very similar situation if we go over here to total crypto market cap. Again, I've been updating y'all. I've been giving y'all all these price levels and support levels. We came down here. I gave this update also on Twitter last night. Again, if you're not following, you need to get over there. That's where you're getting all this information. And we had this lower time frame resistance line, which kind of was like a descending triangle pattern, where the baseline was our macro support level here. And we were getting squeezed down, and I posted this for y'all. And even if we pull up the EMAs here, it was just in confluence with squeezing us down here, right? Where we have the lower time frame resistance line, our 20-day EMA here on the hourly chart, and this yellow moving average here, exponential moving average, and then our support level at that macro support. So we were getting squeezed down between this line, the yellow EMA, and price action getting down here. A decision had to be made soon, and we broke down. I had this support level for y'all. We tried to hang on for a little bit where we fell back below it, and now we're doing the same exact thing that Bitcoin's doing, guys, where we're now back testing this level as resistance here potentially and failing to get back above it. Look, we've only had one wick come back above here. And this is where we had previous price action over here where we were finding support, resistance, support. Okay, and if we zoom out a little bit, we do have another technical target, or sorry, another support level down here, where if we break down here, we know we're just kind of going down the stairs, right, where we've, we utilized the box, fell through it, utilized the next level, fell through it, utilize the next level, we're now falling through that. So if we come down again, that next level is going to be at approximately 1.662 trillion, okay? And we have more levels down here. If we were to keep falling lower, 1.619 and 1.516. And again, that's likely going to be in confluence with, Bitcoin coming down as well to the midline of the channel, $36,000 here. And then the next level below that would be 33,444 there, guys, okay? So if we wanted some type of reversal here, we're looking for those divergences, to somewhat play out. And again, if we bring that back up, we do have, we do have a little bit of that kind of popping up here, where if we go back to these, 1 hour charts, these 2 hour charts here, we do have a little bit of that divergence popping up. Same thing on the 2 hour chart. We have a much lower low here in price, but essentially the same level, if not slightly higher, pretty much the exact same level here on the RSI. So some type of, medium grade bullish divergence kind of forming there that could maybe give us some type of strength to get back above this yellow line. But again, guys, look, if we zoom in back on this price action here, we could maybe even see it a little bit better on a 30-minute chart. But if we get back above this yellow line, then we're kind of in this triangle pattern here where we have this, the midline of the channel here. And I'll kind of illustrate this for y'all, where we have the midline of the channel, okay, and our yellow line, where we're now could get stuck in between, resistance here and support. If price action were to get back above here, we could get, potentially stuck here in price action where we kind of go sideways again. And, that could, spell upside, obviously, or downside. I think if we get back above here and, and consolidate, that would be pretty good to at least see consolidation above the yellow line. But again, then we're stuck, but below that resistance level at the midline of the channel there, guys. So that's just something to look out for here. But we are currently below resistance, back testing that level as resistance, and we still do have a technical target of that bear flag to the downside, which would be approximately right around the midline of the channel, which is currently sitting. If we were to come straight down, it would be 36,742. If it, time goes on a little bit, you're looking about 36.5 or so there, guys. So that's what we're looking at on Bitcoin right now, guys. Again, I gave these updates on Twitter. Y'all need to be following the Twitter, guys. But if you liked the video today, go ahead and throw a like down, throw a comment if you have some questions. Thanks for watching today, guys.